Now, here's what I would ask if I were you. Why, Jim, do you keep talking about a bill which became law in Beacon Hill, which legislators will not undo, and which voters can't undo in the ballot thanks to some drafting legerdemain by House and Senate members? I'm talking, of course, about the legislative, executive, and judicial pay raise, the massive, indefensible, hearing-free, under-the-radar pay raise. Let's look at the players, starting with the governor. He took the correct path. He opposed the raise, vetoed it, then refused to take the just over $98,000, housing expenses included, that he would have received. The Attorney General was non-committal, at least pre-vote, with me.
I am really not paying too much attention to this issue. We've got a lot going on right now.
No, but wait a second. But you would get almost a 40% increase. I assume, since you would be the beneficiary, you have no opinion on whether they give you an increase or not?
I think it's for the legislature to determine.
And determined they did. Then she determined not to take the nearly $39,000 pay bump. Then there are legislative Democrats, virtually all of whom voted yes, and then to override the governor's veto. Legislative leaders receiving a 50.4% hike, which includes expenses. And most Democrats are getting smaller but similar increases, like Senators Chandler, Montigny, and Cream, who will each see a more than $60,000 increase. That's a hike of more than 2/3 of their salary. And then there are Republicans in the House, the principled Republicans who voted no, with Minority Leader Brad Jones saying it was, quote, fiscally irresponsible. And then, according to Frank Phillips' story in the Globe, the Vote No, Take the Dough caucus, 12 of the 13 House Republican members, including Jones, took the money and ran. Meanwhile, Phillips reports their Senate GOP colleagues refused to accept the additional money. So the bottom line on the Beacon Hill cash grab is this: too much money, too little transparency, and far too much hypocrisy. And why do I continue to talk about it? Because it bothers the hell out of me. Doesn't it bother you? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts.